You guys, when I saw this collection, I thought, how cute is this? Hey y'all, this is Anya DecoToes. Welcome back and welcome to this new Tuesday video that I want to share with you guys. Witam wszystkich moich polskich widzów i zapraszam do obejrzenia dzisiejszego filmu. So in this video we're going to be talking about the E.L.F. x Chipotle collaboration. My son loves Chipotle. I love makeup, and I thought it's like our two worlds collided and this came out. And oh my goodness, was I excited to get it. I actually signed up for the beauty squad on E.L.F.'s website to have early access. So I bought it the day that it launched, and sadly it is a limited edition, and I just checked E.L.F.'s website and it's not available anymore. So I'm sorry for all of those who wanted to get it and didn't, or who just learned about it and are not going to be able to get it. I do believe that it will not be restocked, and it's unfortunate because, spoiler alert, I absolutely love it. I did get almost every single product. It was not a big collection. It only had 4 items, which I will show you 3 of them, the ones that I purchased. I did not purchase the makeup bag. I thought it was adorable. It was a little pricey, and also I didn't like the shape of it. I like makeup bags to be short but wide, if you know what I mean, so that once you unzip the top, you kind of see everything that's in the makeup bag and you don't have to like dump everything out to find what you're looking for. So for that reason I did not get that, but everything else you will see in this video. Szybciutko chciałam tylko powiedzieć, że dzisiejszy filmik będzie na temat kolekcji kosmetyków z firmy E.L.F. Robili oni współpracę z meksykańską restauracją i wyszło super, naprawdę. Nie sądzę, że E.L.F. jest w Polsce, chociaż nie sprawdzałam, szczerze mówiąc. W każdym razie chciałam Wam tylko powiedzieć, że o tym właśnie będzie dzisiejszy filmik, także najpierw pokażę Wam wszystkie produkty, później będę oczywiście nakładać makijaż i na końcu powiem Wam, co o tym myślę. So I'm now going to show you all the products that I have purchased. I just want to say before we get started, I apologize for the shade. I do have only one lamp that's on the right side, which does create a shadow. I hope it doesn't bother all of you too much. Okay, first up we have the Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Hot Salsa. And here it is. I'm gonna do a little swatch, and I just want to see what it looks like on the skin. It's definitely not as intense of a color as it is in the tube. Here you go. Really nice. Very wearable. And it definitely smells spicy. Now we have our product number 2, which is the Extra Guac Face Sponge Duo. My current sponge needs to be replaced, and I thought this is the perfect time because this is absolutely adorable. Okay, we have the little avocado with the little pit inside. How cute is this? Seriously. And I do want to show you. Pay close attention. Actually, here, let me just compare it to my big toe. So it's up to here. Now I'm gonna wet it, and we'll see what it's gonna look like when it's wet. And the little one is just about to that line. I want to see how much bigger they get when they are wet. All right, so here is the avocado now. It got significantly bigger. Yeah, it was right about here. Now it's right about here. It got thicker too. And I have to say, it is incredibly soft, incredibly soft. I cannot wait to give this a try. And the little pit, it was to the line right there. Now it's to right about here. So yeah, there's a difference. And again, I mean, like, incredibly soft. Wow, I'm very impressed. Cannot wait to give these a try and see how they actually perform. And now we get to the star of the show. It is the eyeshadow palette. Let's open it up. Ooh. Okay, so we do have quite a large mirror over here. And we have the little, is it a little plastic? No, how do you take it out? Okay, I have no idea how the plastic opens up. I thought it was just on the inside, but it's like wrapped around. So I'm just going to cut it. I'm not sure why they did it like this. I've definitely heard sort of complaints that the shade names are not on the palette itself, because once you get rid of this plastic, you don't know what the shade names are. And the shade names are really cute. So let's open it up again. How cute are these shades? Oh my goodness. I cannot wait to dip into these. And I will give you swatches of all of them right now. So there are 12 shades total. So I'll just swatch 4 at once. Oh, I have to push my toe down to get a swatch of this one and of this one. And here we go. Ooh, I like them. I like them a lot. This one is very shiny, very shiny. Love the green. This one's super shiny as well. And this one very nice and like bright. How awesome. Okay, these swatches are not the best because of how I did that, but you can see the shades. I absolutely love this one. This one is beautiful. So is this one. And that one's pretty nice too. There you go. So that's those shades. Now I'm gonna swatch the last 4 on the side of my foot. Okay, here's the last 4 shades. Oh my goodness. Okay, I already know what my favorite shade is. Do you guys see this color? It's a total dual chrome, isn't it? It's a purple to like a gold-ish, but not really. Wow, these shades are stunning. This one is the brown rice. This one's the white rice. This one was the fajita, was it? I love this shade. What? That is absolutely stunning. This palette is definitely what I'm most excited about, and I cannot wait to use this on my eyes. Absolutely cannot wait. They feel amazing, swatched really, really good. The colors are amazing. I have a feeling that you're not seeing them the way I am. For some reason, this lighting is just not doing it justice, but oh my goodness, they are amazing. And just to give you the prices of them, the palette was $16, the lip gloss was $8, and the makeup sponges were $10 for both of them. And now we are going to jump into the application of the look that I am wearing today. Okay, so before I begin using the sponges and all of that, I do want to show you how I store them. So I have this little holder, and originally I was like, how am I going to fit 2 of them in? But the avocado one, when it's wet, it actually doesn't fit in there. So that creates space for the little pit, and then this avocado sits on top, which is Perfect. And now, I'm gonna go in with my foundation, but I'm actually going to start applying it with a brush first. And in case you are wondering, I am using my Fenty foundation. I've used this foundation in, I got it in my last BoxyCharm box. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it down below. But I initially loved the foundation, and then it was giving me such a hard time. Once I put it on my skin, it wouldn't budge, so I'm trying to work kind of fast with it. So I'm actually gonna work sections at a time. So I did my cheek, which looks ridiculous right now. And then we're gonna go in with the sponge. It's nice because I can pinch it on the back and then use the flat side. So let's see if this foundation is going to work now. I also, of course, didn't read the directions on the foundation, and I wasn't shaking it. And you're supposed to shake it before you use it, like every time before you use it. So I'm gonna have to start doing that now. And now I'm gonna use the little one for around my mouth. So this foundation distributes well with a brush, but it definitely doesn't look seamless and blended in with the skin. So it definitely needs a sponge over it. Okay, so I applied the rest of the foundation on my forehead, and now we're just going to go in with the sponge. Yeah, this foundation definitely, I mean, just with the brush, it's not looking the way I want it to look. But once I go over with the sponge, it looks seamless, practically. I mean, I am shocked today at how this is turning out. Okay, I also want to try squeezing the sponge this way and seeing how that works under the eyes. And that actually might be a tiny bit better for me. Just because the little sponge is so little that I feel like when I press it against my skin, I touch my face with my toes. So maybe squeezing the sponge for me this way, because the sponge is so much bigger, but it still has that smaller rounded tip, it might work better. So far I am loving this sponge. So soft, so beautiful. Blended my foundation pretty much perfectly. And any spots that are not perfect are due to my skin, not the sponge. So I'm loving this, absolutely loving this. I think the avocado idea was fabulous, but I think they're onto quite the perfect shape of a blending sponge. Now I'm going to finish the rest of my complexion, my eyebrows, and I will do my whole eye using the E.L.F. X Chipotle palette, and then I will meet you back to show you the other eye. Okay, so I finished the first eye, and I am so happy with the way it turned out. I did really want to use that orangey hot salsa shade, so I did that, but I also wanted to use some greens, so I made the lower lash line green. And I'm going to show you right now how I did all of that. So I'm going to start off with the shade Hot Salsa. On my small fluffy brush, I love this brush, it's from ColourPop, it's the E19. And I'm just going to start blending that into the crease, all the way in. And then just kind of blending it outwards. These shadows blend so easily, I'm like shocked. I have tried 2 of the bite-size palettes, and don't get me wrong, I did like them a lot actually. But then when you compare it to this, I mean, this blends out like perfection. And they're so affordable, although they are a little bit, this palette is a little bit more expensive than E.L.F's usual ones. But I am absolutely loving it. Now I'm going in with Black Beans. back with the same brush, and I'm going to add that on the outer corner just to deepen that up. I don't know why, but I love this shade. There's something about it that I really, really like. It's amazing. Now we're going back in with Hot Salsa on the same brush, and I'm just going to intensify the very crease of that, also hoping the two colors to blend in together. This shade has a bit of a shimmer in the palette. It's a little bit visible on the lid, but you can definitely use it as a matte. Now I'm going to go in with Mild Salsa right on my toe before I go in with my sponge, and we're going to stamp that right in the middle of the lid, going a little bit over the brown. And then I'm going in with my sponge applicator without extra color on there, just to help blend this out, because it's just too hard to do it with my toe. So I actually think there's some color missing here. I didn't get there with my toe, so I added some color onto the applicator. And I'm just blending these over the brown and up to the crease. Now we're gonna go in with corn salsa on the sponge applicator, because I am putting that in the inner third of the lid. There is fallout with this one, but you know, it's just all falling on my sink, not on my face, so I never really care about fallout. I'm gonna flip the applicator back to the other side and blend those colors in. And now with a tiny bit of black beans, back on my fluffy brush, I'm just going to make sure that color is visible on the outside. And here you go, these are the colors for the upper lid. Now I'm taking the shade Lettuce. On my tiny ColourPop brush, it's the E20. And we're going to stamp that at first about halfway on the lower lid, and then just blending it out. Now with the shade Guac, which is the light shimmery shade and it's beautiful, I'm going in with the same brush. I just wiped it off, and we're going to put that on the inner half, blending it with the other green shade. And to finish this look off, I'm taking brown rice on the same brush, and I'm popping this in the inner corner. And this is it for the shadows. I'm going to finish with liner and mascara. Alright, so the eyes are done, and now I have lined my lips with the lip liner, and I'm just going to fill it in with the E.L.F. X Chipotle Lip Gloss. And just so you know, I did have this lip gloss on from the beginning of the video, so I'm just going to reapply it now. As you can see, it gives you a very nice shine. And it does give me quite a tingle on my lips. I mean, to be honest, I haven't noticed that it's plumping. But this is it, and like I said, the only thing on my actual lips is this lip gloss. The only thing is that I outlined my lips with a lip liner. But this is the color and the way it's looking on my lips. It is a very sheer color, so I suppose it's going to look different on everybody, depending on what your natural lip color is, of course. I can feel the tingle now, and the tingle does stay on me for quite a few minutes actually, but it's nothing painful, so I can definitely handle that. And again, I think it looks really, really good. And this completes this look. Now I'm going to give you a close-up of the eyes. So what do I think of the whole collection? I absolutely love the collection. I love the colors. I love how creamy and buttery and blendable and amazing and pigmented and shiny and sparkly and all of that the shadows were. They were absolutely fantastic. I mean fantastic. I'm telling you, all the shades that I've tried so far are absolutely amazing, stunning. I love it. I absolutely love it. The lip gloss, I actually really enjoy it. I do keep reapplying it on my lips throughout the day, but I love the way it looks. I love that it's not sticky. I don't see any plumping on my lips per se. However, it does look really nice. It gives you a really nice shine, and I love it. I'm going to get really good use out of that one. And the sponges, okay, first of all, adorable. Second of all, so soft. And third of all, they work amazing. So I already threw out my old sponge and I'll be using these from now on. Obviously, I did not get to use all the shades in the palette in this video, but you will surely see me wearing them in future videos. And if I create another look using this palette in the next few days, I will make sure to at least post a photo on Instagram. And I never say this, but please, if you are not following me on Instagram, you should definitely check it out. It's just DecoToes on there as well. I will try to add more content on there. I usually just post like the videos that are coming up so that people can find my videos through there, but I do plan on adding some additional posts and videos throughout the weeks, so look out for that as well. Ok, chciałam tylko dać Wam polskie podsumowanie tej kolekcji. Uważam, że jest fantastyczna. Te cienie po prostu są super, naprawdę super. Błyszczyk jest również genialny, no i gąbeczki do makijażu po prostu mięciutkie. Naprawdę super cieszę się, że mogłam kupić tą kolekcję, ponieważ niestety już jej nie ma. Thank you all for watching today's video. Please like it if you did enjoy watching, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every time I post on Tuesdays and Fridays. And I will see you again later this week. Jeśli podobał Wam się dzisiejszy filmik, to proszę polubcie, skomentujcie, subskrybujcie i naciśnijcie dzwoneczek, żeby nie ominąć żadnego filmiku, które dodaję. No i do zobaczenia w piątek. Bye!